Again, I have to start all over. Pisses me off because I had a good thing going. Anyways, at least we got to 15 minutes though. um, so I just start all over what I was talking about. Let's talk about music. I can answer any questions you want on here, or you can go to my Instagram band blog page called band underscore blogs. That's the name of the Instagram for the band shit, all that stuff. And I have a normal Instagram called Hanner HANNER underscore Dawn DAWN. Yeah, because my actual name is Hannah Dawn Greer, but I have it as Hannah Amberson because my dad does not give two fucks about me right now, so I don't know if I want his last name or not, and I'm going through a lot. Yeah, so yeah. I wanted to answer a few questions that I got because I'm stupid. My friend named Lizzie, she asked me, do I still live close enough to go to Friday Night Live? No, I do not. I do not because I live like an hour, like probably an hour hour and a half or an hour or two away from there, so from Belmont, so yeah. Uh, Someone asked me what was the last thing I paid for. I would have to say that Andy BBB shirt I have in my closet at Warped Tour, the 29th when they came to Charlotte, because I used to live in Charlotte and now I live in Harrisburg, North Carolina. So yeah. Someone asked me what was the best piece of advice I've ever received. That's a good question. Don't let people get to you. They're jealous, and keep your head up high because if you give up and you let go now, people are gonna miss you and you're gonna regret it then you would because you can get help later. Like if you keep trying, you can get help and stuff like that. And I think the person that told me that was my grandma. Before she died, she would tell me to keep my head up. Don't give up and stuff like that. So yeah. Do you remember your first day at school? I haven't had school yet, not this year, but if I do, I will remember it and I will probably hate it. I probably hate it because I don't know anybody. I want to cry just thinking about first day school because I don't know anyone. do and I do remember my first day repeating I didn't repeat second, seventh. I do remember repeating the first day of my second year in seventh. It feels like just yesterday I met her and everything just went downhill, but I remember me and Caitlin met. Best day of my life. Right there. The worst day of my life is when I lost her. Hopefully she watches this. If I could live, someone asked me if I could live anyone's life for a day, who would it be? Probably the lead singer of We Are the In Crowd. I think I said that right. She's like a big hero of mine, and I would love to live her life one day. Or my grandma, before she died. I'd love to live her life too. Or like if she's in heaven right now, I'd like to live that too. Someone asked me what are my super cheap gift ideas. I think my sister asked me that one. Yeah, she did. Giving stuff that my old stuff that I don't use or that don't fit, or like good shoes that I have that don't fit me anymore. That's like I'd give them to them as a gift. That's like my super like What someone asked me what my favorite year of my life was. My favorite year of my life is when I got a drum set and I freaking played on that thing every single day. Like my grandma bought me a drum set. I remember, and I would play on that crap every single day. I was little and I would just be like, it was like a Barbie drum set, and like music's been a part of my life for a while now, and I would just sit there beating the out of those drums. It was so fun. I remember it very, very well. Someone asked me, have I ever thought of becoming a vegetarian? Yeah, I put no, but on my thing, but because Ask FM asked me the same thing, and I put no, but to tell you the truth, I actually have thought about it, but I couldn't do it because I knew I wouldn't stick to it, and I didn't want to be like rude or nothing. If you understand what I'm trying to say, because like Tony Perry is a vegetarian, I think I'm right, because he doesn't like the fact that animals getting hurt. I don't either. But if I would have tried it, I wouldn't have stayed to it, and that would be rude. So I've never, you know, thought about it. Someone asked me what was the best gift I've ever received. Best gift I have ever received is my Black Veil Brides poster signed by the band, and my Black Veil Brides CD, and my Black Veil Brides shirt that I got at Hot Topic. Yeah, I have two, but Megan has the other one. Someone asked me what time of day is my favorite. What time of day is my favorite is when I go to bed because I get I forget about the world for a few hours a night. You know, like for at least 7 or 8 hours. You know, and you just dream about what you're thinking or what you miss. You know. What is that one thing you are sure of? What is one thing you are sure of? One thing that I'm sure of. Someone asked me one thing. Someone asked me what is one thing that I'm sure of. One thing that I'm sure of is that I'll pass the 8th grade and go to high school. That's one thing that I'm very sure of. I know. I know that. Someone asked me when is the last time I've told someone I love them. I told someone I loved them this morning on the phone because she wanted to kill herself. So this girl wanted to kill herself. Someone asked me, my ex-boyfriend Jonathan, he asked me, do I love him? I did love him, and he's like a friend to me now. I didn't want to break up with him, but I did it because I knew I'd never see him because I live like an hour freaking away from him. I can't do that because I know I'll do something bad. My little brother Nasir, someone asked me, why are you so pretty? And someone was my little brother Nasir. I said, because God made me beautiful. And my answer is because God made me beautiful, just like everyone else is beautiful in this world. We're all beautiful in our own way. No judging, none of that should come to your mind when you're thinking about people. And all these people with diseases and disorders and cancer and all that in hospitals and stuff like that, you're all beautiful because God made you his kid, and he does not. He does not judge his kids for the way they look and for who they are, because he sees past that because he still thinks everyone is beautiful in their own way. That's what yeah. I hope I respect that answer. Someone asked me what is the quality you most like in a man or in a boy. They're sweet to me, they stay committed to me, they don't cheat on me, and they treat me like I would treat them. I'm gonna end this in like a few minutes. Someone asked me, what's your favorite thing about where you live? The favorite thing about where I live is I can ride my bike on this road and go and have neighbors and stuff where I can go hang out. Because when like I said, we live in a house that my grandparents died in, and I can ride my bike on that road because it wasn't like road you could ride bikes on, and those sex offenders lived a few, like, 2 houses away from me. And then I couldn't walk around and do all that stuff because I was scared. I couldn't do none of that that I can do here. Someone asked me, what is one awesome food from your country you think everyone should try? I said chicken because that's something I can think of. But if it wasn't from here, I would say I'd say sushi because it's the one thing on my mind. Yeah. It says which which someone asked me which was your most memorable birthday. What was my most memorable birthday is when my friend Ashley Serrano, who's a bitch to me now, and talks about me with this girl, with this other bitch named Jasmine Purser. Um, and Lizzie came over, my best friend. Yeah. Someone asked me what is my favorite song by any band from your favorite band. My favorite band is Pierce the Veil because they have saved my life, and they've been there for me so long, and that's the music I look up. I look up to that band. We feel like Bigfoot is. Anyways, favorite song of Pierce the Veil is Hold On Till May because that one part that says, if I were you, I'd put that away. You're just wasted. Think about the. Okay, if I were you, I'd put that away because you're just wasted thinking about the past again. Darling, you'll be okay. And then the other verse is like, if you were me, you'd do the same. And then something else. That's why I like that song. Do I need money to be happy? No, I need my family and my friends to keep me happy, and music. Because that's the three main things I need to keep me happy. I don't need anything else in this world but that. Someone asked me what is the root to all evil. I have to say getting payback on somebody or cussing people out or doing something like that because that's a starts drama and all that stuff too. So yeah. It says, how do you decide to watch a movie? I fight with my sister. Of course, so sad because it's true. Me and Haley will yell at each other and argue about what movie to watch, and then she'll just pick one and I'll be like, really? But, yep, like a retard. Well, that's all the questions I'm gonna do today. I'll do more questions tomorrow, or not even tomorrow. Maybe next week. I don't know. Soon. Well, bye.